Imagine the vastness of the open ocean, stretching beyond the horizon, mysterious and teeming with life. Beneath the waves, some of the world's most intelligent creatures are engaged in conversations that have captivated scientists and storytellers alike for generations. Whales, those gentle giants of the sea, have long been known for their haunting songs and complex vocalizations. But what if those sounds are more than just communication among themselves? What if, in ways we're only beginning to understand, whales are trying to talk to us? For centuries, humans have been fascinated by whales. Their size alone is awe-inspiring, but it's their intelligence and social behaviors that truly set them apart. Whales possess large, complex brains, and many species live in tightly knit social groups, exhibiting behaviors that suggest culture, learning, and even emotion. It's no surprise, then, that their vocalizations are equally complex, ranging from the melodic songs of the humpback whale to the rapid-fire clicks of the sperm whale or the eerie whistles of orcas. Scientists have dedicated decades to studying these sounds. Early on, it was assumed that whale songs were simply mating calls or methods of navigation. But as research has deepened, a new understanding has emerged. Whale communication is intricate, nuanced, and possibly even a language in its own right. Humpback whales, for example, sing songs that can last for hours and change subtly over time, almost like the way human languages evolve. Sperm whales communicate through patterns of clicks, known as codas, which vary from group to group, suggesting dialects or even clan identities. But the question remains, are whales communicating just with each other, or are they also reaching out to us? Over the past decade, advances in technology have allowed scientists to listen more closely than ever before. Sophisticated underwater microphones, known as hydrophones, have been deployed across the world's oceans, capturing an ever-expanding library of whale sounds. With the help of artificial intelligence, researchers can now analyze these massive datasets, searching for patterns, repetitions, and anomalies that might indicate intentional communication. One of the most intriguing findings is that some whale vocalizations seem to change in response to human-made sounds. For instance, when ships pass by or sonar pings echo through the water, whales often adjust the frequency and volume of their calls, as if trying to be heard over the noise. In certain cases, whales have even been observed imitating man-made noises, like the sounds of ship engines or the clinking of underwater equipment. Is this simply adaptation, or is it an attempt to bridge the gap between our worlds? Some researchers believe that whales are indeed capable of recognizing and responding to human presence. In rare but remarkable cases, wild whales have approached boats and divers, engaging in what appears to be intentional interaction. Stories abound of humpback whales circling kayakers or orcas swimming alongside researchers for hours. In some documented instances, whales have even mimicked human-generated sounds, perhaps as a form of play, or perhaps as a way of saying, "I hear you." The idea that whales might be trying to communicate with us isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. In captivity, orcas and belugas have learned to understand and respond to hand signals, and some have even been taught to mimic human speech to a limited degree. One famous beluga, named Nock, astounded researchers at the National Marine Mammal Foundation by producing sounds that closely resembled human voices. While these examples are extraordinary, they suggest a capacity for cross-species understanding that is both humbling and exciting. In the wild, the challenge is even greater. The ocean is a vast and often noisy place, and the languages of whales are still only partially understood by humans. But recent breakthroughs in machine learning and acoustic analysis are opening new doors. Projects like the Cetacean Translation Initiative are harnessing the power of artificial intelligence to decode the meanings behind whale vocalizations. By comparing thousands of recordings, these systems can identify patterns that the human ear might miss, potentially revealing a grammar or syntax underlying whale communication. The hope is that, with enough data, we might one day be able to talk to whales in their own language, or at least understand what they are saying to each other. Some scientists envision a future where humans could send simple messages to whales, asking questions or issuing warnings, or even collaborating on research in real time. Others caution that true communication may require a deeper understanding of whale culture, cognition, and emotion. A reminder that these are not just data points, but sentient beings with their own ways of experiencing the world. But what if whales are already sending us messages, and we simply haven't learned how to listen? Some indigenous cultures have long believed that whales are messengers or guardians, bridging the gap between the human and natural worlds. In their stories, whales are wise and ancient, keepers of secrets and teachers of harmony. Modern science may not fully endorse these beliefs, but it's clear that the more we learn about whales, the more we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The ocean, after all, is not just a backdrop for human activity. It is a living, breathing world with its own rhythms and voices. As we continue to explore the mysteries of whale communication, we are also confronted by the impact of our actions on their world. Noise pollution, climate change, and overfishing all threaten the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. If whales are indeed reaching out to us, perhaps their message is as much about survival as it is about curiosity, a plea to listen, to learn, and to protect the oceans we share. In the end, whether or not whales are talking to us in a secret language, their voices remind us that we are not alone on this planet. Their songs and clicks echo across the vast blue expanse, inviting us to listen more closely, not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds. As technology brings us closer to understanding their world, we are offered a rare opportunity to step outside our own perspective and glimpse the intelligence and wonder that lies beneath the waves. So the next time you find yourself near the ocean, take a moment to imagine the stories being told just out of sight. The language of whales may still be a mystery, but in their voices, there is a message as old as the sea itself, a reminder that every creature has a story worth hearing, and that sometimes the greatest secrets are hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone to listen. Hey there! If you enjoyed this video and love learning about the wonders of the ocean, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more amazing content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. I've got plenty more videos exploring ocean mysteries, incredible sea creatures, and everything in between. So if this kind of content excites you, check out some of my other videos. You might discover something even more fascinating. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.